Hi, everyone. It's me, Tariq Bliss Bibi. Welcome to our very special Money Healing Series call. Today's the first call of the series, and we're calling it Manifest Money Miracles. And we're going to focus for the next 12 months on clearing everything that's stopping us from experiencing infinite financial abundance. Abundance, prosperity, financial freedom, financial empowerment, all the things that money can give us. And the reason why we're doing this is because at the end of the day, a lot of the clients that I work with, a lot of you guys have mentioned that you're experiencing difficulties in this one area more than other areas. And so we decided let's commit and dedicate to clearing everything that's stopping us from experiencing all that we desire when it comes to financial freedom, financial empowerment, financial abundance. And with that financial abundance, we can then have a higher quality of living. We can give back to the charities and the organizations that we really care about. We can make a bigger difference. We can use that money to support those organizations or business owners that we really care about. There's so much that will happen for all of us, and it's all going to be a blessing for everyone concerned. So when you're doing this for yourself, you're not just doing it for yourself, because when you receive the infinite abundance that's available for you, you can then give some of that abundance back to organizations that are making huge differences in the world, supporting those that you care about, having a higher quality of living, and so much more. So without further ado, let's get started. So I invite you now to get cozy, get comfortable, and I invite you to take 3 conscious deep belly breaths at your own pace starting now. Beautiful. And I invite you to get cozy, comfortable. Make sure your arms are open and receptive. Make sure your legs are uncrossed. And we are going to have an amazing experience. So let's start off by setting an intention. So everyone's got their own specific things that they're dealing with money. Some people say they've got, curses and it goes back generations. Some people say they just have a receptivity block. Some people say it's a self-worth issue. Some people say that they just don't know how to handle it. As much money comes in, that much more goes out. So there's all these different things that happen with money. So think about the one that's most relevant to you right now and just put it out there as an intention. We're going to integrate that intention into our healing today. And I definitely tuned into the group and I channeled in some specific healings that we are going to do together, and I always leave it open for my guidance to share with me what it feels is best in the moment as well. So take 30 seconds, set your intention, and with your intentions, you really want to focus on the feeling, not money, but I would like to feel financially free. I'd like to feel financially empowered. I'd like to feel financially abundant. I'd like to, but you can also be specific. You can say, I'd like to manifest $10,000, $50,000, $100,000. And definitely remember that it doesn't take any more effort for the universe to manifest, $100,000, $1 million. That takes it the same amount of effort that it does for it to manifest for you, $100. Beautiful. Okay, so let's connect to the light. Visualize the light above your head pouring down to the top of your head, strengthening your connection to the divine. So this is where we get our $1 million ideas. This is where we get some clarity about what to do that will generate lots of money for us. And some of us get so many ideas. So a suggestion is get a journal and write into it all these amazing ideas that you get. And then go through them and find out which one feels the juiciest, which one out of all those amazing ideas feels like the one that is most exciting for you. And then do that one. Fully focus on it. Break it down into a bunch of baby steps. Keep working at it till it's complete. And then put it out there. And the more you start to complete these ideas, the more confidence you start to have in yourself. Okay. So let this energy now go down into your third eye so that you can start getting intuitive guidance about what can you do to experience infinite financial freedom, infinite financial empowerment. A lot of us have our intuition open, clear. So what is it guiding us to do in order for us to be able to experience the financial abundance we desire? Okay? Let this energy now go down into your throat chakra. So this might seem like it's not connected to money, but your throat chakra has everything to do with money, because when you express your authentic self, which is the throat chakra, you express who you truly are. When you express who you truly are, everything else aligns with that. Because you're telling the universe, yes, this is the real me, and then the real job aligns, the real relationship aligns, everything after that seems to align when we're honest with the universe and saying, this is what I'm here to be, and this is what I'm here to do. Beautiful. Let this energy now go down into your heart chakra, and this is where we start to feel like we're not able to receive money. So heart chakra, worthiness, feeling deserving, good enough, etc. So let this energy do what it knows to do for the heart chakra. So you feel worthy, you feel deserving, you feel good enough. You're receiving with ease, with grace, all of that. Okay? Let this energy now go down into your power chakra. So a lot of us give our power away to others, and that's a form of sabotaging our finances. So to take back our power, to use that divine power, like let's say you have the opportunity and the ability to make so much money, but instead you spend all of your time helping your mom or your child or your partner or others become so successful, and then you leave yours to the very end. Let this energy now go down into your belly area. And so if we have any fear about money, resistance towards money, guilt about money, we're asking for this energy to just clear that. Let this energy now go down into your root chakra, which is very important, allowing the energy to make sure that you're very grounded, that you're solid, that you're solidified, that you're feeling loved and supported. Feeling loved and supported. So anywhere where you don't feel loved and supported, when we started off as children, it had everything to do with, it wasn't about money blocks. It was about, was there enough love around? So look back in your childhood. If you feel like there wasn't enough love, if there wasn't enough support, then you're probably having money challenges now, because your root chakra registered there's not enough love, there's not enough support, there's not enough security. And because it registered that at an early age, it now transmits to the universe 24/7, whether you're awake or asleep, whether you want money or don't want money, it's telling the universe there's not enough. love, which then equates to not enough support, which equates to not enough money, not enough. So that's actually the theme of today's call, is clearing this not enoughness. So when you feel like there's not enough time, when you eat food, it's not enough food. When you make money, it's never enough money. And trust me, people sometimes make lots of money and they'll still feel like it's not enough. So we're clearing our scarcity consciousness today. We're clearing our poverty consciousness today. We're getting out of survival once and for all, and we're getting into thriving. Thriving on all levels. There's more than enough. Prosperity consciousness. Instead of focusing on the lack, we're going to focus on having. So we're going to do a whole bunch of stuff on that. So, feeling loved and supported, let this energy go down into your hips, your thighs. Let this energy go down into your knees. Let this energy now go down into your feet. From your feet, let this energy go down into the core of Mother Earth, absorbing the energy from above, from below, into your being. Let the infinite love inside of your heart now activate and pour out. And let both energies now, or all three energies, actually spread throughout your body. Let it spread throughout your aura, your belief systems. Let it spread throughout your genetics, DNA, RNA. Let it spread throughout your ancestral lineage, past lives, Akashic records. Let it spread through into your children. Let it spread into your energy field. Let it spread into your home. Let it spread into your workspace. Let it spread into your city. Let it spread into your country. Let it spread into the planet. Let it spread into the universe. Let it spread into the infinite. Let it spread into beyond that as well. And while you're visualizing yourself underneath the waterfall, and you're more than welcome to connect to this waterfall at any point. I like to connect to it right before I go to sleep at night. I go out and connect to the waterfalls. I like to do it as soon as I wake up in the morning. I'm connecting to the waterfalls. If I'm feeling a little depleted, I go connecting to the waterfalls. And it's going to do so many wonderful things for you. And even throughout the session, while you're under this waterfall, you're actually going to notice your energy is going to continue to go higher and higher and higher. While you're under this waterfall, it's going to continue to raise your vibration higher and higher and higher. Beautiful. Okay. Beautiful. So, see yourself surrounded by your guides, your angels, even dolphins, because we can connect to the energy of dolphins, sending us their sound healing vibration. You can connect with the ascended masters, Christ consciousness, Buddha, Christ. We can connect to the sacred sites on our planet. We can connect to sacred geometry patterns. Literally, we can connect to the energy of sacred plants, animals, crystals on our planet. We can connect to higher dimensional beings, higher dimensions. We can connect to the sun, the moon, the stars, other planets, the universes. And if any of that does not resonate with you, then we're simply connecting to Source or God or the universe. Now, we have infinite love and support available to us right now from all these beings, and they can do amazing things for us. I know people have had huge money breakthroughs just working with angels. I know people have huge money breakthroughs from crystals. I know people who are able to have breakthroughs by raising their vibrations, because that helps with the law of attraction. So we have infinite support right now. We covered all of these things. So starting now, do you give these energies and beings permission to do all that they know to do that is for your highest good in accordance with your own higher self? If you like that, just say yes. So the way this works with infinity healing is every time you say yes, you're allowing the infinite, Source, God, universe, to do infinite things for you so that you can be your infinite self. And it all starts with your yes. So starting now, do you give permission to all these beings to do all that they know to do that is for your highest good in accordance with your higher self starting now? So say yes. And another part of infinity healing is we need to clear what's stopping us from receiving and releasing. So would you like an infinity healing right now to clear anything stopping you from being able to receive the maximum that is for your highest good starting now? If you like that, say yes. And would you like to clear anything stopping you from releasing the maximum? Good. And would you like to clear any part of you that might be resisting, sabotaging, interfering with, getting in the way of you being able to receive and experience all that you desire from today's healing session? If you like that, just say yes. And just wanted to let you guys know that there's a lot of energy integrated into today's call, especially. I'm here in Australia right now, and we literally just came back from a very, very sacred mountain. You can Google map it, so you can Google it. It's called Mount Warning, and it's a very powerful, sacred mountain that Aboriginals here. It's very sacred to them that they even ask people, like, if you're going to go. First of all, they ask us not to go, and if we do go, to go with the ultimate respect. And of course, that's what we did. And if you Google it, there's some people that even say there's some kind of portal that connects you from Mount Warning, which is in Australia, to Mount Shasta, which is in California. And I know it sounds wild, but you know, life is much more mysterious than we think. We did not find the teleportation thing, but the portal, but we definitely carried a lot of that sacred energy in the crystals that we had with us. So right now in this call, we're all going to be blessed with the sacred energy of Mount Warning from here in Australia. So it's just super grounding energy. Like, I'm sure some of you can feel it. Okay, so if would you like not just for your higher self to set aside the mind, but to show it what's going on from the highest perspective so that it's on board with us? If you like that, just say yes. To show it what's going on from the highest perspective and to set it aside, not just now, but throughout the session and even after the session. Would you like that? Beautiful. Okay. Okay. And starting now, your higher self knows you better than you know yourself. Would you like your higher self to choose what to work on during today's session and to do an infinity healing for each item on that list starting now? If you like that, just say yes. Beautiful. So your higher self knows exactly what you specifically need to work on during this money healing, and it's integrating that right now. Beautiful. And doing an infinity healing for it. And with infinity healing, when you say yes, it does everything. Past lives, future lives, parallel lives, ancestral belief systems, emotions, fears, blocks, childhood trauma, Akashic records, past agreements, karma, cords, hooks, attachments, spells, black magic, like literally does everything that we know and everything that we don't know. Okay. So, okay. Would you like an infinity healing right now to receive a clearing for anything that's creating lack in your life? So financial lack, that feeling of financial lack. Would you like an infinity healing to clear that? If so, just say yes. Good. And would you like an infinity healing to clear anything that's causing you to experience scarcity? Scarcity consciousness. It could be scarcity, not enough love, not enough money, not enough anything, energy, time, scarcity. It's never enough. So if you'd like an infinity healing to clear that, just declare out loud by saying yes. And so we don't want to just clear that, but we want a new default setting. So would you like your new default setting to be on having consciousness, on prosperity consciousness? If you like that, just say yes. Okay. And if, for whatever reason, we go back into thinking, but what if there's not enough? What if I spend my money and no money comes in? What if I invest in this and it's not a good investment? What if I buy myself something really nice, but that money could have gone to food and stuff? Would you like an infinity healing so that automatically in those moments when you start having these thoughts that come from the mind, from the ego, from old programming, from the voice, it's almost like the voice of mom, the voice of dad, the voice of our ancestors, or some kind of past life thing where we're reliving some past life. Would you like an infinity healing for your higher self to kind of snap you out of that and bring you into the truth of that experience, and to immediately show you to bring you back into having consciousness, prosperity, consciousness, abundance? Would you like that? Beautiful. So it might pop its head out once in a while and say, well, what if not enough? And then what if nothing comes in anymore? Then it's okay. Thanks for sharing mine. And then the higher self will go, hey, mind, just wanted to let you know there's more coming. There's nothing but infinite abundance available for all beings. Okay, good. All right, so would you like an infinity healing to clear anywhere where you feel like there's not enough? And to replace it with an abundance, an overflow of love, money, etc. Beautiful. So another thing that a lot of us are stuck in is called the survival program. So we're stuck in survival. It's like our animalistic side or our animal instinct. It's like that root chakra imbalance. When you look at animals and they're all fighting for, I hang out at the beach a lot, and I try to sometimes feed the seagulls, and they're very survival. Like everyone starts fighting over, like sometimes they'll start fighting with each other even if I'm not throwing food. They're just like letting others know, hey, get off. It's like territorial and stuff. So we have that animalistic side in us somewhere. It's like deeply ingrained. And we want to make sure that we grow out of it and that we transcend it. So would you like an infinity healing to completely release, heal, transform, transmute anything that causes us to be stuck in survival? Would you like that? Beautiful. So would you like the new default setting to be on thriving as opposed to surviving? As a new default setting, there's only thriving is a reality that is true, that there's more than enough, there's an overflow. Would you like that? Good. Okay. So I've done many one-on-one healing sessions for money. This is an area I specialize in. It's an area where most of my clients have had the biggest breakthroughs in. And the one thing that I find out a lot when I do those one-on-ones is that when we ask, because we get to the very core of where it all stemmed from, and whenever we ask the higher self, where did this all stem from? For the majority of the times, it stems from being a child and not experiencing enough love. So all of this survival, we're trying to get, there wasn't enough love, so we start fighting for love. Scarcity, there wasn't enough love, so a part of us believes that, you got to hold on to it, or, there's not enough of it, or you have to work very hard for it, or all these things that we experience as children with love through our parents, we are now subconsciously projecting them onto money. If you believe as a child you could just be yourself and, that people just love you and give you so many things just for you being you, then you can have a reality where, you could just get people paying you money for being yourself. And as wild and crazy as that sounds, what are media personalities? They're just people, wow, I love this person, and people just want to give them money. So, I'm not saying this I'm not saying this for all of us to aspire to do that, but just for us to know that you could have that belief, and it could stem from childhood stuff. So would you like an infinity healing to clear anywhere where as children we felt there wasn't enough love, to heal those wounds, to delete, transmute, release all those belief systems that were created during that time? The beliefs, yeah, if you'd like that, just say yes. Okay. So basically, a childhood healing for money. Okay, we're just going to be present with this for a bit more. Okay, would you like your inner child to see from the highest perspective what was actually going on in those moments where it thought that there wasn't enough love, there wasn't enough support, there wasn't enough of anything that it desired? Would you like it to now see that from the highest perspective? To release all the limiting belief systems, perceptions, perspectives, judgments, etc.? Would you like that? Good. And would you like to share this healing with your parents, with your ancestors? So we're going to take, for the next one, we're going to do basically an ancestral healing, healing the ancestral with any money blocks that they've experienced. So anytime where they went through war, famine, not enough food, not enough money, survival, struggle, wars, economy crashes, all of that, we'd like to heal it, transmute it once and for all of those that came before us. Beautiful. And would you like an infinity healing? So this comes up a lot in our past life regression sessions, is that in a past life, we were nuns or we were monks and we swore off money. We said, I take a vow and I'm not going to be using money anymore, and I will just do God's work, and people will just give me donations or give me food and I'll live off of that. And some of us, when we look at our lives now, this is a good way of knowing if that applies to you, is do you feel growing up like you had all this abundance coming your way, but except for money? It's like people would take you out, take you out for meals or movies, or you get a lot of gifts. It's like all this abundance is there. It's like there's all this stuff coming in, but then when it comes to money, that's the one thing that doesn't come in. So that's a typical past life regression, past life of being a nun or a monk, because we were used to being, and do you find yourself giving of yourself to others? It's like especially spiritually giving of yourself to others. If you find that that's the case, then that's probably what happened. So would you like an infinity healing now to get a past life healing to clear anything relating to money from past lives, releasing the vows of poverty, any religious programming from past lives related to money, societal, if you always believed like if you were like the bottom of the bottom in a past life, or the poor person or whatever, all these different classes and all these different sects and rules and all that kind of stuff. So would you like to clear that from all past lives? Would you like to clear it from your Akashic records? Beautiful. Good. Wonderful. And would you like to replace all of that with that which is true, that which is empowering, that which will lead for you to have infinite money miracles? Would you like that? Okay. And would you like your child to actually see and believe and experience in all those times, experiencing infinite love, infinite support, infinite security? Would you like that? For it to believe that it's always there, it's always available. Good. So another thing that comes up a lot is we have to work so hard for money. Working hard for money is a very old program, and a lot of us obviously got it from our parents, and they got it from their parents, and it goes all the way back. So would you like an infinity healing to clear anywhere where we believe we have to work very hard for money, instead of allowing money to flow into our reality, into our lives, with more ease, with more grace? I mean, I hear that a lot. People say work very hard. And a lot of successful people, they put in a lot into what they love. But once it is what you love, it's no longer work. Because you're on a higher mission and you're being fueled by your bliss and by your passion. Beautiful. Okay. So if there's anywhere where you believe you're not able to make money from the things you love, there's this very popular belief that says, okay, I love doing, let's say, healing work, and I do that. I don't charge for it. I just do it because I love doing it. It fulfills me, fuels me. And then I do this other job on the side that I don't really love, and it doesn't fulfill me or fuel me, but, that's how you make money. Make money from the things you don't love. So would you like an infinity healing to clear that, to release that, and to download instead, showing us how we can actually thrive doing what we love? So anywhere this comes up once in a while, it's like someone put a spell on our ancestors for money, someone who practiced black magic, and it affected them, and it affected their parents, and it affected us, affected our children, etc. So would you like an infinity healing to clear any black magic, envy, evil eye, from your field, from your beliefs, just from your all lifetimes, on all levels? Would you like that? To always be shielded and protected in that area. To never be afraid of what people will think when you become wealthy, when you become rich. Fear of being judged, fear of being shunned. Almost like it's good to be poor, it's bad to be rich. Would you like an infinity healing to get rid of that? Okay. So anywhere where we feel like we shouldn't be greedy. I mean, I believe in infinite abundance is the only truth, and that there's infinite abundance for all beings. And so, sometimes I just really started to play with this whole abundance thing, and it's like, this and this. I'll go to a restaurant and it's like, oh, you can't have that. And it's like, no, I can have that and this. Like it's just a game where you feel this belief system that comes up, or this resistance that says, that's not for you, that's for others, or, you shouldn't go first, or all these silly programs. And then you buy into them, and then it's almost like sometimes people are like, oh, Tariq, what do you mean you want to manifest 2 dream homes? What do you need 2 dream homes for? What do you need, a bunch of different vehicles for? Why do you need this? And it's not, and then it's almost like that's greedy. It's greedy to want more than you need. But again, I go back to the apple tree, and the apple tree continuously receives more and more energy from the sun. And the more it receives, the more it grows. And it keeps on growing. And the more it grows, the more space is available for other beings to inhabit, other creatures to live in. So it creates a home for more people. It's able to give back to more beings or more creatures, because it drops apples into the ground. People pick the apples, and they go sell them and make money. With the money, they make other things. So it's creating so much value, but it's constantly absorbing energy from the sun and growing. So we don't say apple trees are greedy. Why don't they just stop with 10 apples? That's enough. Why should it make 100 million apples? And so same thing with us. It's like, it's not greedy to want to receive more than what we need to survive. It's natural. So would you like to get rid of anything that's interfering with that happening with ease and grace? Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Would you like an infinity healing to clear all the limiting belief systems, perceptions, perspectives, judgments, mindsets, blueprints, templates, traits, attributes, habits around money that are no longer for your highest good? And would you like to replace them with all that is for your highest good? Beautiful. Okay. And now same thing for emotions. Sometimes emotions get in the way and they affect our financial abundance. So would you like an infinity healing to clear any less than love emotions that are stopping you from experiencing infinite abundance? To transmute those emotions and to replace them with the highest vibration energy that your body's ready to receive. Would you like that? Beautiful. So we did beliefs, we did emotions, and now would you like to do fears? So would you like an infinity healing to clear any fears related to you being able to experience all the financial abundance you desire? Beautiful. And now would you like to clear any religious programming, belief systems that interfere with you being able to experience all the money you desire? Okay, good. So all the religious programming, all the societal programming. Would you like to clear all the media programming relating to money? Would you like to clear all the, some have this thing about like the man makes all the money or the woman should make all the money. So to clear any of that kind of stuff, or identity roles, cultural, beautiful. Okay, so just receive that. Beautiful. Okay. So, okay. So as a child, anything that came into your reality that is disempowering relating to money, whether it came in from mom, whether it came in from dad, grandma, anything that found its way into your being that came from outside of you that is negative, disempowering, limiting, or just not for your highest good related to money, would you like to once and for all transmute it? Beautiful. Okay. So if there's anything that you need to forgive, so if someone took money away from you, if you stole money from someone else, and that one thing is stopping you and is creating a karmic cycle for you, would you like an infinity healing to clear the maximum karma clear the maximum karma relating to money in all lifetimes, and ancestral, and includes ancestral and all space-time and dimensions. If you like that, just say yes. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. So not just to clear the karma, but we also want to learn the lessons. So what are the lessons needed to be learned from this experience? Let's download all those lessons into our being so that they stop playing out in our reality, so that they stop once and for all. Okay, so in order to clear the karma, what we do is we actually forgive ourselves for anything we might have done relating to money, and forgive others for anything they might have done relating to money. Beautiful. So forgiveness of self, forgiveness of others, which clears any of this money karma, any money that we owe people or people owe us, just to get very clear about anything we can pay out in the perfect ways, anything we can pay that we owe people, just to pay all that off, clear anything that's causing us to need to owe people. And anywhere where people owed us money, and it's for our highest good to let go of that, some of us hold on to that. Like let's say, thousands of dollars want to come into your, is being attracted into your reality, but someone owed you $5 and never paid it back. And because you're so focused on those $5 that the person never gave back to you, that closes off your ability to receive the 5 and more. So what I do is, anytime someone owes me money and they don't pay me, they kind of try to take advantage. What I do is, and it used to happen a lot, now it doesn't happen as much, it rarely happens. So what I do is I go, okay, that person owed me this much money, universe, bring that to me infinitely in all, an infinite way. That times 1,000. So literally we're that powerful. If someone, the universe, if you feel like someone took something from you, the universe always brings everything back into balance. So, put it out there and allow yourself to receive that from infinite ways. It comes from infinite ways. Speaking of receiving money from infinite ways, we are going to conclude with a very powerful manifestation. So first of all, Source, God, Universe, any final finishing touches? Good. So for the manifestation part, please, Source, God, Universe, we're asking you to manifest into our realities infinite money miracles starting now and continuing for the rest of our lives. And they just intensify. They get bigger and better. They get more and more abundant, more ease, more grace, more flow. Infinite money miracles in infinite ways, starting now and continuing to get bigger and bigger throughout the rest of our lifetimes. And give us something that's so unbelievably miraculous relating to money miracles right now, so that we have no choice but to believe that this is definitely working for us. Like an infinity healing for that, just say yes out loud. Beautiful. Awesome. Good. Thank you. So please, Source, God, Universe, deepen these healings, take them to their infinite next level, share them with our inner child, with our parents, our ancestors, and integrate more than what we know to ask for so that this or something greater will happen. Thank you. And so it is. So whenever you're ready, just say thank you. And so it is. Bring yourself back into awareness, into presence, and beautiful. Okay, pull all your energy back into the present moment, integrating all parts of yourself. Beautiful. Okay, so drink lots of water today. Observe what starts to happen in the next few days, weeks, and months ahead. You're welcome to journal about it, and you're always welcome to share an email with me about your breakthroughs. I love reading about them, and they always inspire, if you share them with the community, always inspires the community to believe that they, too, can experience these infinite money miracles. So thank you so much for being a part of this. I'm really excited to hear back from you about your results. And I'm really excited to continue this journey with you all through to the next year. Lots of love. Expect miracles. And bye for now.
The moderator has left the conference.